Hello student, welcome to biology class, and in this segment of video we are going to discuss about the heart. And heart is the pumping organ, is known as the pumping organ. In previous video lecture we have discussed about the blood vascular system, and we discussed that there are main three components of our blood vascular system. First is blood and blood vessels, which we have discussed in previous video, and the third component, which is the heart, known as pumping organ, we are going to discuss in this segment. So first of all, let's start the structure and types of heart, and then we will discuss the functioning of heart, or we will discuss the mechanism of circulation of blood. So heart is of mainly three types. It is two-chambered, three-chambered, and four-chambered. So in the case of two-chambered heart, there are one auricle and one ventricle. In the case of three-chambered heart, two auricle and one ventricle. And in the case of four-chambered heart, there will be two auricle and two ventricle. So in our syllabus in class 10, we will discuss only about the four-chambered heart, because we are discussing about the transportation in human being or blood vascular system of human being. So in human being there is completely four chambered heart present. We have discussed also in previous class. So these are the three types of heart presenting all the living organism or different kinds of living organism. Two chambered heart present in, for example, fish में जो है टू चैम्बर्ड हार्ट पाया जाता है. थ्री चैम्बर्ड हार्ट, फॉर एग्जांपल इन फ्रॉग्स, mostly it is found in amphibians and reptiles, but reptiles, in crocodile it is absent, it is four chambered. So it is common and four chambered heart, for example all the birds and mammals. So in this segment we are going to discuss the four chambered heart, and in four chambered heart there are two auricle and two ventricle. So let's start the diagram to make the diagram of completely four chambered heart. So when we start the structure of diagram of heart, we start from the ventricle portion. So in the ventricle portion we will see some migration of the apex of lower portion of heart, that is ventricle, and that ventricle becomes slightly moves towards the left side. So we will see the apex of heart becomes moved towards left side in some way. So these are the two lower chamber of heart, chamber of heart, and this above this chamber start with the two passages. And we will also see the wall of heart. In the case of ventricle, we will see a thick wall, and in the case of auricle, there will be thin wall. So this is our heart, and let's label the different part of heart. So the blood which get entered in our heart through the veins, and these veins are known as vena cava. So vena cava, it is the inferior vena cava. Inferior means from the lower parts of body. It collects blood into the heart, and this one is the superior vena cava, which collect blood from upper parts of body. And this is the upper two chamber. These are the two uppermost chamber which is smaller in comparison to lower, and these chambers are known as atrium or auricle. So this is the right auricle or atrium, and this is the left atrium or auricle. So this one is our left hand. So this is the left side auricle, and this one is our right hand. So on this side there is a right auricle. In same way, the below these two chambers there are two more chambers which is larger than the upper one, and these are known as ventricles. So this is the right ventricle, and this one is the left ventricle. So these are the four chambers of heart: upper two, left and right auricle or atrium, and lower two, left and right ventricle. And we can also differentiate on the basis of their structure as the lower one, which is larger, consists of thick wall, while the upper two chambers consist of thin wall in comparison to ventricle. So let's start the number of blood vessels connected with heart to carry the blood from away from heart and towards the heart. So these are the two, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. These are one pair of vena cava which collect blood from all parts of body, remaining of parts of body except the lungs. Lungs को छोड़कर जितने भी parts होते हैं body के, वहाँ से blood को collect करने का काम superior vena cava और inferior vena cava करते हैं. Then other other group of veins which is known as pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein. And these pulmonary veins collect blood from our heart. So this is our left side. So it is known as left pulmonary vein. And this one is our right side. So these are the veins from right lungs. It means right pulmonary vein. So this is clear. So there are four veins. The one pair of veins from different parts of body, and the two pairs of vein here from the lungs. Left lung through left pulmonary artery, and right lungs through right pulmonary artery. Blood collected into the auricle. So from pulmonary vein, the blood collected in the left atrium, while from the vena cava, the blood collected in the right auricle. And then the blood go transferred to the ventricle from the left auricle to left ventricle, and right auricle to right ventricle. And after entry into the ventricle, blood goes pumped through the artery, and there are two arteries. The first one is the pulmonary artery. So through pulmonary artery, blood goes to the lungs for oxygenation. This is not the pulmonary vein; it is also the pulmonary artery. So right pulmonary artery, and this is the left pulmonary artery. There is a single vein for the lungs to collect blood into the atrium. So atrium pump blood into the ventricle, and ventricle through the artery pump away from the heart. And this one is a main artery. It is known as aorta because it is the main and single artery which arises from the heart to transfer blood to all parts of body, distribute blood to all parts of body. And ventricle as well as auricle both are separated with one another with the help of a septum. So the septum between the two ventricle is known as interventricular septum. Interventricular septum. While the septum between the auricle is known as interauricular septum. So this prevents the mixing of blood, that is oxygenated and deoxygenated. So here we can see that at the right side there is the flow of deoxygenated blood. This we can color it through the blue or purple color. It means it represents the deoxygenated blood. So we can say that right chamber consists of deoxygenated blood, while left side carry oxygenated blood. So it is clear from the diagram. Vena cava receive deoxygenated blood from all parts of body and over into the right auricle, and right auricle transfer to the right ventricle, and right ventricle pump to the lungs for oxygenation, and the oxygenated blood then pumps into the left auricle, and left auricle pump to the left ventricle, and left ventricle pump to all parts of body. So here we can see that the blood goes two times through the heart. One which is deoxygenated blood, and the second which is oxygenated blood during one cycle of circulation of blood in our body. So this kind of circulation, it is known as double circulation. So in next segment of video we will discuss about the double circulation through our heart.